Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad
Can
from
we
the
now?
Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds.
I got a bad for a spot again. That's what I'm talking about, boy. The bye week, the bye week.
Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store today.
Let's go.
Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Texas State Bobcats taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Power football with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Carter trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Going deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to throw it again. Feeling some heat. And he was just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Nobody blocking for me?
Offense set on first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Sends it downfield. Holds it in on the left. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half, and they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. Hard running there. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Ready to fire from the pistol.
Pass protection.
Looking to pass. It's Carter. Getting some heat. He's open on the right. And he's still...
Go, ball. Go, ball.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Louisiana.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. You can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Going to try to get it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. On the run, still looking. Snares it outside, it's Carter. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The give to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Raging Cajuns moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On the move to his left. He's going to take off. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
Colbert. I need you, dog. Colbert.
Fires on the move.
Got you, ball.
Downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Colbert again.
It's Carter. They're trying to get to it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game.
That's on ball. Fuck that ball, man.
Margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that dub. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On the move, he fires. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you...
First down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive
Thank
with a
God.
pass. He's looking on the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Okay, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Dropping back, it's Carter. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Raging Cajuns in the hurry up. On third down, going up top. Unleashes one. What a snag by the defense. Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the return to improve this field position.
And that just kind of caps off this day.
Nobody's.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. He wants to throw. And he was hit.
Now get off of me, son.
It falls to the turf. Now 2nd and 10. The aerial assault continues. On the run, fires downfield. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming.
I see that dude.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
Come on, Johnson.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Dennis.
Sign of the punt team as they will go.
It's all on you, Dennis.
Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Dennis. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end...
to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Louisiana...
Nice goal.
Here comes the offense on first down. Gonna run it. It's Washington.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer ones.
Makes the grab down the middle. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Carter. Using his feet to buy time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and...
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. From the gun. Makes the grab on the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Quarterback moving. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
Touch.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Let's get another one.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
The play-action fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
Going to the running game. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing it.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the fields.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Scrambling away. He'll try to do it himself. Still running at the 40. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He's going to pass. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He makes a catch. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Handoff from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Buys a little extra time. Makes the catch. This will likely be the last play of the half. Slams it ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Raging Cajun.
And how about the aggressiveness? This coach says, I'm going for it. We're going to put 6 on the board. Time tick.
Let's do this, ball. We doing this now, ball.
Offense headed to the field. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the score.
Yeah, ball.
The quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Robertson.
It's so difficult when the QB gets outside the pocket because now it's not the first play anymore. It's the 2nd play that hurts you. Once you see him and he starts to scramble, now receivers know they got to make the 2nd effort. If they're on the sidelines, now they turn up the field. If they're running across the field in the other direction, they got to come back towards their quarterback. So it's not the first play anymore. It's the scramble play now.
They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the 1st down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
On the move at the 30. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. And the Raging Cajuns are threatening in the red zone. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. He couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Carter. Slings it downfield. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback will audible. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires downfield. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Offense working from the pistol. He'll come out throwing on first down. Dances away. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He leaves it with the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. The Raging Cajuns headed quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Raging Cajuns inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Carter. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.